This is Morgan's tree removing services. Y'all told me to go out and get a real job, so I did. Hello, my beautiful babies. Happy Easter weekend. We have a lot of catching up to do. The last time you guys saw me, I was kind of going a little bit batshit crazy on my live streams. Sorry about that. Sorry to cuss on Easter weekend. I'm gonna pull that together. No more of that, Morgan. Yeah, y'all saw me going a little bit crazy, and I thought it was gonna be a good idea to go up to South Dakota, renew my driver's license, drop down to Reno, file, go talk to the prosecutor, press charges for him filing a false police report with malice behind it, and then keep driving down to Laguna de Gale and get, Christine for defamation, and likely drive across the country to South Carolina and then get David for defamation, and just start, bam, 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 just knocking all these assholes out of the park. Excuse my French, sorry, it's Easter weekend. But then y'all told me that I needed to stop, and I was waking up super angry, and I don't like waking up angry, okay? I don't even know who that is, who that version of Morgan is. So I went ahead and turned around. And I went back to where I've been renting. And I just decided to help Mike remove this tree instead of going on a war path. Oh, hello. Okay, scavenger hunt for you. It's like Easter. It's an Easter egg hunt. They wrapped it around the tree. Yeah, give me a little bit more play. Look, I gave it a good shot. This tree stump's not going anywhere. It looks like I'm gonna have to stick to my day job. Keep making videos. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, okay? I love you. Yeah.
That tree never even moved.
No, it didn't even budge. Okay. Yeah, we're dreaming. Okay? Dreaming big time. Someone just gave me a toy hauler. Let's go get it. Wow, stuff that actually works. I don't know this kind of life, okay? I really don't. An awning? What?
Yeah, I gotta dry it out.
Shade from the sun? You did turn the AC unit on in here, didn't you?
Yep, it works.
It feels so cool in here. Oh, my Lanta.
There you go.
What? That's how you fill up the tires?
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna pass out. Why am I living the way that I live? Technology, what have they done? You want to sell your property? Looks like you got my dream property right here.
If you 160, you can have it.
160. Okay, catch me in a couple years. I might be able to afford it. Okay, look, that's his chicken coop door, and it goes up and down with the sunrise and the sunset. That's so cool. This is really neat. So you were able to get really creative. You have a little workshop, and this is the inside of the chicken coop. And then that's where the door opens. Wow.
Yeah.
There's
There's an ATV in here, brand new. We want to use it. You can make contact.
Ooh.
You gotta sign a contract.
Dang. And it's camo. I didn't even see that. I had to take my glasses off. Yeah, throw this on the tab. Hey, I've seen these guys on the streets. Serious. This too. Okay. He's got one similar to mine. He's saying he's only pulling about 150 no matter how much sun he gets. And right now it's in dead sun. Yep, I think it may have been a ripoff. Uh-huh. How much was this thing? You remember? Like 30 grand? Okay, that's not bad. I just woke up to walk the dogs. walk the dog, so now I'm pulling a toy hauler behind me. I got a piece of land and I got a home. What the F? Right when I need them. Anyways, I found the air compressor. Yeah. That's how you dust, air compressor. Bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits. Oh, eyes are watery. Dude, you guys want to know one of the best things in the world? This is one of the best feelings in the world. When you hear a gnarly sound coming from your car and you're like, oh, what the hell is that? So you turn off your car and then you realize it's the car in front of you, not yours. Yes. Heck yeah.
Yeah, 2 bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits and a medium Dr. Pepper and a medium.
That rug is super big and it was $88. That's a deal. It's an outdoor rug, so I can like spray it down. I'm gonna use that. But if you ever want to know how to put a rug in just your vehicle and not have it hanging out the back, or if you don't have it as a truck, anyways, do it like that and then shut the window because it holds it in place. As long as it's not too long. Delicious. It's my little, it is crazy in here. I'm getting all my stuff organized in these boxes. And basically my friend gave me this and was like, hey, you obviously need a place to live. So here, take this toy hauler and live in it, save some money, make me an offer if you want to buy it, or fix it up and sell it. And I'll split the profits with you. And that's about it. So, all right, so I'll give you guys a tour. There's lots of little nicks and dings and all that, so you guys just let me know. Do you think I should make an offer? Should I just live in this temporarily and give it back, or what's the deal? But so here is the kitchen. Hold on, let me turn down this fan. Here is the kitchen area. Man, it's just unreal how cheap they make these. This is a 2021, you guys. It's just falling apart. I would never in my life of me go out and buy. So yeah, everything's just falling apart. And so I'm not in the bathroom, not using this. It hasn't been cleaned. It doesn't stink or anything though, that's the great part. Everything just smells new, to be honest. I think I'm not quite sure how many times he used it, but yeah, like there's just little things that are wrong with it, just busted. I cleaned the freezer. These work great. Nothing's in there. And I want to talk to you guys about this. So I'm fully off of smoking things now, and I've been trying to do like CBD. So I did try this. I don't know if anybody else is familiar with any of these brands, but if you could let me know. I haven't tried these yet, but I just thought they looked cool. It's just a little cannabis drink because I'm not smoking at all anymore. Anything that has to do with smoke, it's not for me. But and there's none of that synthetic marijuana in it, which is nice. This is the stuff that I'm a little... I hear it's supposed to just be all natural. It comes from a tree leaf, but you just never know what you're buying. So I was told this is a reputable brand. And then I got some of these. And oh my gosh, this is the first time I've had a period in, gosh, probably a decade where I didn't even feel a thing. I used to have periods that were just kind of normal. And then, yeah, I just have really bad cramps. And it's crazy. She said that her boss recommended these for cramps. It just so happened that was the day before I started my period that I bought these. I took them that night and I never got cramps, and the next day I started my period and I was like, what the heck? Usually my periods cramps are insane. Anyways, that's for girl stuff. But yeah, so like these, but they just kind of make you feel a little bit loopy if you take too much. So I'm not really that down for that too much. And then I was given this, I was told to take this type of CBD at nighttime to help with relaxation. I'm just trying to find little vices for me to be able to relax and unwind at the end of my day. You know, take away body aches and pains and just get out of my own head that doesn't involve drinking or smoking. So trying those things out, they're going okay. But yeah, I'm not using this refrigerator yet for anything other than just like my little homeopathic remedy type of stuff. Oh, and then these are the things that I make, you know, all my little lotions and potions that hopefully I will be launching here soon. But it's amazing how I got my personal possessions down to hardly anything. So there's my clothes and my clothes. This is all that I own now when it comes to clothing. And then this is everything that I pretty much own besides tools now. So here's my paperwork, Fran stuff, puppy gear, the goods, I call it. This is just my toiletries and electronic stuff and things that are miscellaneous. I just put what's in there, and that's everything I own now. I'm pretty proud of myself for getting things down to just the bare minimum. Got my little desk and my office chair here, which is great. I bought this rug. It was $80. It's actually an outdoor rug, so I'll use it at my property, but it's nice to just lay out this is what I'm sleeping on. I lay out this pad at nighttime and just sleep here. Those are my blankets and my pillows, and it works out really well. I accidentally smushed my hat. So sad. Don't worry, I have another. Definitely my signature look. Oh, and this is really neat. So the bed actually goes up here, and then there were chairs down here, and he was like, man, I always thought I would take those chairs out, and so he came and helped me take them out. I'm like, oh really, do you mind if we take them out? He's like, no, take them out, do whatever you want, Morgan. He really does not care what I do with this thing. He just seems like a really genuine person, but we'll get into that in another video. I mean, a little later maybe, I don't know. Anyways, so the bed, I'll show you with it all the way down. So the bed only goes to there, and then you use this ladder to get up there, which I love that design idea because I really want the dogs out of my bed at this stage in my life. And so I thought, oh gosh, if I did turn this into my home, that's pretty cool. But for right now, it's just not that way. We all sleep together. So I have Miles sleep there at night, Buddy there, and then Boujii and I sleep on this. And I actually like this area for my stuff. I kind of like living like this. I don't know, it's making me feel like maybe I should just give this a shot, like not have a permanent home or a permanent place to put my things, you know? So then you can lift this up. Well, that goes really high. I'm not gonna go that high. I can walk all the way underneath this, and it goes even higher. So that's cool. I'm not using any of the cabinets. I haven't, oh yes, I forgot about this stuff. Okay, these are my other personal possessions too. So I do own more. I was like, that's all that you own now? No, there's more. I forgot, there is more. Okay, so yeah. And then I labeled everything, so, you know. Let's cut. Oh, and I needed this. Oh my gosh, I wouldn't have known where this was. Okay, I was gonna make some more colloidal silver, so okay, now it's in there. Perfect. I love that. Morgan, you're getting so organized. I love it. Air pump wires, dash cam, solar lights, string lights, RAM mounts. This is Bronco stuff. Those screens that go over the windows. So yeah, I am using these cabinets. And then, yeah, that's about it. All the rest just need to be, everything just needs to be kind of like really deep cleaned. Oopsie. I'm not sure what all of this is, but it's just like, you know, everything just needs to be kind of redone. He was like, man, you should throw your sink into here. Not a bad idea. This would just be such a quick renovation. If I do decide to renovate it and then flip it, I think that this would be a really easy flip for me. And so, I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me take you down to my other trailer now. Let's go. So then you come over here and you have my little piece of shit. Dog ramp. My makeshift stairs that I built. And yeah, so right now I'm only using this as my kitchen. And I kind of love the concept because then you get to wake up and go into a different environment, which helps, I feel like, mentally when you work for yourselves and you're always just at home. You never really get to get out of your environment. You know what I mean? I like this. So yeah, this is my kitchen. So I got my refrigerator, and this has just been a really nice spot where everything is, you know, I've just kept things very organized. This type of organization really helps my soul. So yeah. So running water in here, I didn't hook up the other toy hauler to anything. I just have this one hooked up, and yeah, I can still shower in here. And oh, I have a few miscellaneous items back here. I've got a friend's birthday coming up. But I was thinking about giving this away. And then, oh yeah, I was gonna film this for a video. I feel like in all my videos now I'm wearing green pants and a black shirt. Lord have mercy on my soul. And then I wasn't sure to get rid of these shorts yet. I feel like I'm at a different phase in my life where I'm not going to be wearing that type of stuff. So I wasn't sure about that yet. I need to take these down. But yeah, I was just like, wow, okay. I just use this as my kitchen. And it's been working. So everything's just a mess, you know? These are just dirty rugs that are going to go in the trash. And it's rained a few times. And I have the dogs only eating off of glass now. I don't know why. Because I'm just a paranoid freak about health all of a sudden. Do you like this shirt? I thought this would be a cute shirt to wear for my Unstoppable Morgan comeback video. On my property, you know. It's very Florida. I feel like the channel's Florida. So there's the tour of the toy hauler, and that's what's going on with this camper. I'll be honest, I'm a little frustrated because I've made this video a lot of times and I just didn't like it because I've been doing that a lot in the course of the last year in particular, but I feel like a lot in the last couple of years. So I'm trying to break that cycle. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm having a hard time editing, like filming, editing, and uploading. We'll pull it together. I think it's because it's that same thing where I just don't feel like explaining things or reliving things, but pull it together, Morgan. So I already told this whole story of how I got the toy hauler and all of that, and I don't really feel like retelling it, but I'm just, maybe it's not working out because you're not supposed to be giving so many details. I don't know. I'm just overthinking everything. Just take it easy. It's been a lot. So yes. Okay, let's just be real. So I hardly know the person that gave me this toy hauler. Hardly know them at all. It's just a fellow person that walks dogs on the beach, like just has some dogs, and I run into him, and I've known him for about a year now. He's old enough to be my dad, and we just have dog park conversation, and I have his phone number because I'd send him text messages about the earth being flat, just silly stuff like that, you know, like, you know, if you have dogs, you meet people at the dog park, and I go to all these different dog parks around my particular area in like a 2-hour radius pretty much, and I'll run into him at quite a few of them throughout the last year and a little over a year now. And he has 2 dogs, and it's crazy. His dogs can, like, they know. I went to this beach, well, when I ran into him, so I went down to a beach, and his dogs went probably a half mile away, knew that I was there, like, and he's just these 2 really cute little dogs. Anyways, he's just a nice guy that I talk to when I walk my dogs and I run into him. And so he knows a little bit what's going on in my life, and you know, I show him pictures. I told him that like I cut my camper in half, and yeah, so he basically was just like, hey, like, I don't use this toy hauler. If you want to have a home to live in, you want to make me, he's like, just make me an offer. And I was like, dude, I don't have any money right now, and I likely wouldn't buy somebody else's used camper. I'm just traumatized from what I just went through with all this mold exposure. And so he's like, yeah, I understand. He's like, but seriously, make me an offer, Morgan. You have 3 walls, okay? You have 3 walls. Just I was gonna give it to my neighbor. They offered me $2,500. It's not gonna be enough. And I was like, how much did you spend on that thing? And he tried to sell this to me like months ago. Not tried. He just offered it. He asked if I wanted to buy it. Same. He has a Mercedes van as well. He lived in his van for a couple years. He used to be a trucker. Truck drivers are actually really cool people, if you ask me. I don't know. But his name is John. And I know, red flags everywhere, right? So I'm just taking it as this. It's just a friend. He even told me, he's like, Morgan, there's no strings attached, no sex involved. Look, you just need a home. So just take this home. And I really did need a home. So I'll just tell that story another time. Hungry. I'm gonna make a bowl of cereal. I just bought milk for the first time since I got milk out like a month ago or something. I haven't been getting that swollen throat. I was getting a really bad swollen throat that I had never had before in my life, and it went away. But I cut too many things out, and so the process of elimination is a little hard. So now I'm gonna slowly implement a few things back in, like the peanut butter and a little bit of milk, and see if I get that swollen throat, or that swollen throat was coming from smoking or something. I just don't know. I had so many freaking health issues that I can't even keep track anymore. And by the way, for the record, I'd just like to say this. Throughout my 10 years on YouTube, if you went back to all my videos, I never mention any type of health issues, okay? I'm not a hypochondriac. I've never been a person that's like, oh, I think I'm dying from this, or I have this, or I got sick from that. It had 10 years. If I wasn't that type of person in all of my videos for 10 years, it's not like I just became that person overnight, you know? So, we'll see how this goes. I just miss cereal. I loved cereal. I can make cashew milk. We just need some stability. There's a lot of things I want to do. I don't have to worry about where I live anymore. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. That's the truth. And it's taking a toll on me. You know, I feel like I even look tired. I'm just tired. And so it's such a blessing that I got that toy hauler. I don't know what the plan is. I know I don't have the mental capacity to do a flip right now. It would be a good opportunity to make a little bit of money. But I'm also just like, what? Like, who's this kind of stranger person that is being so nice to me? I mean, give me a break. How many times are we going to go through that, you know? But let me tell you something. I don't want to let the bad people in my life destroy my faith in humanity, because honestly my faith in humanity was restored when I hopped in the Bronco and took off across the country, and how many people were so sweet and kind to me, and especially, oddly enough, truckers. Like, everyone was telling me, just, you know, watch out, Morgan, at the truck stops. You better walk your dogs first. Make sure you walk your dogs, and then hold on. Make sure you walk your dogs, Morgan, somewhere else, and then go to the truck stop and sleep there, and make sure all your curtains are closed, and don't leave your Bronco. You know, the type of comments and emails and stuff I would receive from people that were afraid for me. It was coming from, I know, a good place. People were just scared. Anyways, so I was so afraid to go to these truck stops. And then after a few truck stops, I noticed that the only guys that were out and about were the ones walking their dogs. And I needed to walk my dogs too. And so I'd go walk my dogs, and they were all just cool guys. Mostly family men. I met this one guy, his name was Morgan. He was a truck driver. It was right that weekend I was having a meltdown in my Bronco and got out of the Bronco. He saw me at a truck stop, and he's like, I just wanted to get out and give you a hug. Can I give you a hug? I was like, I could actually really use one right now. And he's like, I'm praying for you. And he lost his wife, and he's like, I just want to let you know that things are going to get better for you, Morgan. I forgot about that guy till just now. Anyways, oh, that's gonna make me emotional. I'm sorry, I'm still very emotional. So, anyways, yes, it's like, okay, another complete stranger is helping me by giving me a little toy hauler to call home for a minute. And it could blow up in my face, and he could just end up being a complete crazy person. But he seems genuine, and he has just been a genuine friend. And since he let me take it, he hasn't been blowing me up or trying to hang out or anything like that. It's not like he's in to have a relationship with me. I don't think so far. And he's just been really nice. And so, and he just went out and bought a new RV this weekend, and I'm excited to go and check it out. And I hope that he's just a friend. And if not, then we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But right now I'm just grateful that I was given something to just calm my central nervous system down, because only living in this in the past couple months hasn't been good for me, as we've all seen. And so just not having to sleep in here and be in this shitty box all day every day has just done a lot for me. So I'm grateful. Yeah, I think it's cool that his name is John. I'm John the truck driver, because you know what? I've met a lot of cool Johns, and we're not gonna let Johnny B, ruin everything for me, okay? We're just not. Johnny B is not gonna ruin everything for me and all the other asshole people I've met in my life, okay? There are good people out there, all right? And so we're just gonna keep walking through life, and we're gonna trust other people, and we're gonna let people help us when we need help. I'm terrified. I'm terrified that I am gonna have this property taken away from me. Maybe the guy with the toy hauler is going to get weird on me. I have all those types of fears, but I'm just trying to let them go, because I just need help right now. And so I just need to pull things together, and it looks like God's giving me the things that I need in order to get to the other side of this hard time, you know? And so we're just going to take some deep breaths. We're not going to live in fear, because I'll tell you, those fears are there. I'm just going to push them away, okay? We're just going to push them away. And like, even when I drove away with the toy hauler, I stopped at the grocery store and I didn't even think to look at the license plates, and the tags are expired. I was like, oh shit, forgot about that. And then but then the first time it had me look at the driver's license, or the license plate, and it had my favorite, and nothing but my favorite numbers, 8s and then a 9 in the middle, which is God's number. And it just gave me some peace of mind. Like, everything's gonna be okay. Okay, it's gonna be okay. Honestly, I hope that I can just get a shipping container. I think ideally I would just like to use this toy hauler, let's save up some money, get a shipping container, have that delivered to the property, and then we won't have to worry about that shipping container, because I live in Hurricane Alley. So we can't, I either need to be able to drive it away come hurricane season, or it needs to just be something that I don't care if it gets, you know, annihilated from a hurricane. So I don't personally see myself like making that toy hauler my permanent home. I see it just being a little, like, maybe, I don't know, maybe I can offer him $5,000 or something. But honestly, if I had $5,000, I'd want to buy a shipping container immediately. But I just don't know. I'm not going to worry about those things. We're just going to give that to God. God, you take care of that, okay? But what I think is unique about all of these scenarios that I've been going through, all this hard, tumultuous time I've been through, it's molding me into an interesting human. I never thought about the concept of not really having anything permanent as a home, right? I kind of like the idea of it. I like the idea of just having a kitchen, and I like the idea of just having the clothes that I currently use for the season hanging. That's it. And then you just get rid of them, you donate them, and you just always are constantly like just out with the old, in with the new, and only own the things that you need right then and there. And I don't know, I feel like this is definitely a time where it's molding me into someone new. And I'm here for it, because it's kind of a nice life. Not having a bunch of crap. Something is happening within me. I'm becoming more peaceful. Something's happening. I know it's happening because I can feel it. But something about like the fact that these are all the power cords that I own now. This is it. This is it. Like, that's crazy. You know, I've just gone through so much, and being so displaced so many times in the last 5 years since I left California and left that beautiful beach house where I had so much stability for almost 7 years straight, consecutive, in that one beautiful house. You know, I thought I was going to live there forever, and I thought that was my forever home. And now in the past 5 years, I've just learned so much with the IRS taking everything from me just nonstop. You know, the state of California still thinks that I owe them $6,100. Like, what the hell? I could just go to my bank account at any point in time right now and have that money gone from California. So it's like I've lost everything. I've lost everybody I've loved because of stupid shit I said when I was drunk. I feel like I've lost everything over and over and over again. But I haven't lost my faith in God, my lust for life. I just know that we're on a unique path right now, and I'm here for it. But I am getting very tired, and God knows that. I'm getting tired. I know what everybody's thinking right now. Morgan, did you inspect the toy hauler for mold? So I'm going to go ahead and do this right now. Mold inspector Fran, coming in hot. I know what everybody's thinking again. Oh my Lanta. Don't worry, don't pee your pants, okay? I asked for permission to do this, to make the cuts, to see if there's any sign of water damage. When I called John and I asked him if I can do this, he says, Fran, do whatever the hell you want, okay? Do whatever you want. I don't think he cares. So, the looks at it, it's looking pretty healthy to live in. But I still think Morgan's paranoia is way too strong for her to live in this permanently. I think, unfortunately, we will have to build her something from scratch. But this looks like very good potential. Potential flip, a little bit of a flip. So let's fix this up and let's get it sold. Any buyers? The Integra Condor. I was trying to teach him the little tips and tricks for the keeping the upholstery nice. So I'm letting him borrow my little towel because a lot of people don't know that. Yeah, if you have dogs and stuff, just cover it up, and then they can jump all over the place and not get everything all dirty. Look how cute you guys. I took over this edit. I'm sorry, but what is this? What is this? What is Morgan touring right now? Morgan meet another rich John. Someone help her. What is life, you know? What is this? Run, Morgan, run. I love how you don't have to unlock it every time. Yeah, because that's a really annoying feature. So they got that covered. That's cool. Ooh, are these magnets? I like the sink too. I love this. I love these so much. Anyways, I thought you guys would find this really neat to look at. And I saw that there's a Starlink. And yeah, he's got it all. I think he spent 130. I don't know. Cuties! Oh, and then it just drains right in there. Oh my goodness.
It goes right down the drain by itself.
This is cool. And then it's the whole, I like this a lot. This is a cool shower. Welcome to my piece of property. It doesn't have a name yet. I was thinking the Taj Mahal, but I don't know if that name's a little bit tainted at this point. Story for another day. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know what my plan is. I know that since I'm so terrified of putting all my time and energy into this and then having it taken from me, like by the state of California, you just never know, you know, or some asshole decides to just out the address and then all of a sudden I got a bunch of people coming by and I don't feel safe. I mean, I just feel like there's any type of horrible scenario could happen here, you know? And so what I'd like to do is protect my heart. I don't want this property to own my heart and my soul. Okay? I can't give that away anymore. I know that. So at this point, my friends, my beautiful friends, let me load up their tractor, put it on a trailer, and drive it up to my property, which is the biggest blessing, right? And so I just decided, well, you know, why don't I take some roots out of the ground? It's another huge blessing, you guys. I'm right next to the beach. I've got this insane ocean breeze, but we're about to get so hot. It's not humid yet, but a switch flips in about a month where you wake up and all of a sudden it's 100 degrees humidity, 100 degrees outside. I mean, 100% humidity, 100 degrees outside. Right now it's like in this high 70s, breezy, you know? So since I don't have the means to put in septic and electric and build a house or buy a shipping container, and I don't even know really what I want to do yet because of my fear of losing this, which we're gonna have to work through that. We're just gonna have to put everything in God's hands and just start to have some faith, right? I've lost so much faith in things turning out good for me. And that's sad to say. It's just where I'm at today. I'm telling you, I could just cry at the drop of a dime, and it's the stupidest thing. So I'm trying to stop, you know. But these are just real fears. So in any case, I thought I'd share them. But I don't know what my plan is for the place. So now you're crying again. I don't know why I'm crying. I'm just always emotional. I don't know what the plan is other than I just figured, hey, let's take up this opportunity to use a tractor and let's dig a pond, just a little pond. We put a water feature in there so it's not a mosquito nest, and just a place where the dogs can cool down while we're here for the summer. Because I'm like looking forward to the summer. I had such a good time last summer, even though it gets really hot, that I know that because I had everything that I needed, you know. And so I know if I can just get the basic necessities going at this property, the dogs and I can really enjoy a nice summer. And maybe we could just focus on healing and not building too much. We could just chill, you know, let's go fishing. So that's, I think, my plan at this point. Like, where can I just set up a little place to sleep and set up a little spot to have a kitchen and just be able to have like a little box to run an AC in it and just chill. So take a deep breath with me, you guys, and thank you for giving me so much love and support during this time. And thanks for, I feel like, I should be celebrating. I should be so happy. And it's really sad that I'm not, but I know that all this will unfold just like everything else has, And maybe that's part of me no longer becoming maybe this is part of the journey. Maybe I will never have my heart broken, have my heart shattered so much by losing something, because I'll never get as connected, to anything as I did in the past. It's like I've learned just not to now. So maybe it's even with not having a bunch of money to build this place out. I'm like, gosh, what a blessing. Because if I had any money to build this out, we know that I'd just make every bad decision and watch then a hurricane would come through and blow it all out. And I'm, I just can't. So it's a good thing I don't have any money right now. I don't want any. I'm good right now, okay? I don't want to own anything that can be taken from me. Okay? How can we get there in life? Shit. All right, I'll stop rambling. I absolutely adore you, and I hope you're having a good weekend. I hope you have a good Easter tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow, so I'll see you guys then. And I hope you have a good night. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Mwah. Bye. So for whatever reason, throughout this project so far, I'm on, day 3? Miles has to be right where I'm working. Just right there. Whether I'm on the tractor or I'm trying to dig my own well, he is right there by my side. I gotta teach you how to dig, boy. Something gives me the heebie-jeebies about digging super deep. Super grateful for the sand. So far, it's making things pretty easy, doable for me. Get your cell phone out of your pocket. Don't have your cell phone in your pocket. It's not good for you. Oh, man. It's getting harder to get the sand.
So that I longer don't know why.
Oh, you're gonna finally get out of my way a little bit? Thank you, sir.
Every thought I had undone, but it's like and you might just meet some guy and cry you. Help me, I need a good advice. Please don't say no. Be my hero. You can tell me lies. Please don't cut these ties. Need a hero, 'cause I got zero.
My little best friend's hanging out with me while I dig a massive hole. Okay, we can't dig anymore. Check it out. Anymore. Look at that. Bam, baby. I'm gonna hit water the moment I have some extensions. I just know it. I just know it. I was born for this. I was born for this, wasn't I? I was meant to have land a long ass time ago. I'm so grateful to have it now. This is right up my alley.